Ayy, shawty rockin' chrome hard jeans and a Montclair jacket. She a god bitch, hella crazy, hella ratchet. Pullin' up the chrome, I'm about to start a racket. Smoking on this pressure, take me to an ayy. Shawty rockin' chrome hard jeans and a Montclair jacket. She a god bitch, hella crazy, hella ratchet. Pullin' up the chrome, I'm about to start a racket. Smoking on this pressure, take me to an ayy. Running in Molly, switching lanes. Thermoscope up on my A, I sending shots right at your gang. I got twins out in my thing like what the fuck I'm supposed to say. Plus they sisters, let them stay. If you wanna go and fight, beat your ass down in the pit like I'm invincible. Pull out the chopper and let it spray, this bitch typical. My little Betty, yeah, look okay. Rubber bands on my racks, that's when I sex. And then we hop in the Ayy, shawty rockin' chrome hard